That's impressive that you remember that.
I remember it because I don't know what I'm saying, and I have to learn it like it's like muscle memory.
Right.
I bet you remember some Chinese cursing.
Not at all. Really? No.
Hey. Can I call you back? I'm doing a panel at DragonCon.
Sure.
Okay, bye. That was my brother. He's gonna kill me later.
Yo. What up?
This is a question kind of for the whole panel, kind of just for Summer. Because Summer's in Dollhouse, which is the other favorite series. And so just the character, you know, between River and Bennett, and then also watching Tudyk's character from Firefly to Dollhouse, what are your thoughts on how they shift into each of those characters? If that makes sense.
Okay, I'm having such a hard time. I think it's this earpiece. I can't hear a word anybody's saying.
It's not you. It's hard to hear.
Sorry.
One more time.
All right, between the characters in Firefly, the characters in Dollhouse, Summers, and then also Alan's, just the shift between the characters.
Wasn't he good in Dollhouse? He was so scary. He was really good. I was really jealous. I mean, happy for him. The shift. Well, I hadn't been River in years, but Bennett was really fun because I think there was that side of me waiting to come out. Not the part that tortured Eliza, but the part that was just standout. You know, the girl that sat alone in college, even though I didn't go to college. If I'd gone to college, I would have probably had the same problem. And she just wanted to have, you know, she wanted to make that connection and help Caroline. And she never fit in. And then she finally had that beautiful moment where she was happy for a second. And of course, then Joss had to kill her. So that's what he does. So I really loved it. It was a great exercise for me, a great challenge, and I loved working with Eliza. But it was hard only having the one arm. I'd always start the scene with two hands, and they'd have to cut and be like, Summer, dead arm. Back in the sling. And Fran kept hitting the dead arm, like when we were doing the scene. I was like, it's so mean, like, like that. It's like, jeez. I love him though, he's really fun.
I want to say thank you for coming on behalf of all of us here. We really appreciate you. My question's for Morena. At the end of the first season of V, that blood-curdling scream that you just let wail. Wow. Was that you, or was it a voiceover, pre-recorded? I mean, how did you prepare for it? I mean, please.
That was all me. You want to hear it? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Totally kidding. I think it was just a whole season of having to hold everything back for so long. And actually, even if I can go back to Firefly, like I play a lot of these characters that are stoic, and Inara was sort of the same way, where she didn't let a lot of her emotions show. Doing V, the character is supposed to not feel any emotion. So as an actor portraying somebody who is not feeling, but I have to let the audience know what's going on, a lot gets sort of shut down. And so when I read that scene, I was really excited to try to do it. And I thought it would take a really long time of me trying to get worked up, since I was so, contained all the time, but it came pretty quick.
It was fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
Thanks. It was fun.
I think she's the best part about me.
Aww. I was just waiting for that, feel like eating horse shit.
No, I'm being serious.
Thank you.
I'm not Nathan.
I know.
I'm a nice person. if you like eating horse shit.
Every time I fall for it.
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You're really great.
Thanks again, it's great to have you here. My question comes from, I just recently watched a commentary Adam Baldwin made on the end of Angel, and he talks about actors getting the giggles and laughing through a scene, and he really shows some disdain and kind of intolerance. He says it's really unprofessional.
Oh, whatever, Adam.
And I wanted to know if you'd gotten any grief from him in anything like you've done with him.
I don't know if I
Thank you.
maybe. I mean, he says things like, "Oh, come on, let's get this going," or something like that. But he never really gave us a lot of grief.
No, I don't
But
know.
remember that one day that we were having to enter the infirmary, and we could not stop laughing, and Ron was standing behind you too, and I remember we could not stop laughing, and you were like, my dress is so heavy. Remember, what did you say, Jewel? It was so funny. You're like, pick the dress up, let's get the scene over with. But it was like, we could not stop laughing. That was the scene I remember.
I mean, after like hour 12 or 13, sometimes I'm like, you just can't get it together. And if one person goes,
That's
forget
it.
it. It's over.
Yeah.
Because once you start hearing that really high pitch, like,
Like the strangled laugh, like where they're trying to swallow their laugh.
you're done.
Remember when we did Safe?
Yeah.
And we were in that
freaking shed.
cabin, the shed?
Yeah.
You know the little store that we go into in Safe, and I'm talking about buying him a present?
A little duck or something?
Yeah.
Right.
It was so hot
So
in
hot.
that shed.
There were
we
flies
just
everywhere.
dripping. And I don't know what happened, but we started laughing and could not breathe.
Yeah, I don't think we
Couldn't
finished the
breathe.
scene. It was really bad.
It was great.
And then there was the time that we were trying to kill ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to come up with new ways of committing suicide on set. But Jewel and I
so
were like,
bad.
I was like up on the balcony like that of the ship, and Jewel's like in the cargo bay, so we're like that far apart from each other.
You're miming.
And we were miming, and I was like, you know, like taking a Grips electrical outlet and going. And you're
And
like,
I'd like mime a rope and put it around the
and then I think I took an earring and tried to slit my wrist.
God, we thought that was hilarious.
Kept us going for a while.
Remember when we started shoving each other for no reason?
That worried Joss a little bit.
He was genuinely worried. Like she'd wait until like some time had passed and I'd forgotten to, you know, be on guard. She'd just come up behind me and be like, I'd like stumble forward.
But you had an advantage. You had boots, like flat boots
flats.
on. I had heels.
So it was
It's
even
over.
funnier to push her over.
At least I'll had shoes.
That's what happens when you're tiny and crazy.
Oh, man. Good times.
Okay.
Hi guys. I was just wondering, when y'all get a free moment in between shooting, in between whatever y'all are doing, what are some TV shows that you like to catch on? Do you tend to stay in the sci-fi thing? Like I know, Jewel, you've been in a couple of like sci-fi channel movies. Or do you, of any genre or anything really, comedy, whatever, TV shows currently that you like to catch?
That we like to watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, V,
Nice.
because I have to.
Good choice. I love Modern Family. Do you guys watch
Oh,
that?
I love
I think it's fun.
What
I love
else?
Dexter.
I think Nurse Jackie's my favorite.
Yes. That's a great
What do you
show.
watch, Summer?
I don't get that channel. Is that on HBO? Yeah. That's on Shut Don't get that one either. I need to get on board. I need to start watching some of those smart shows.